it's only been recently that I realized how lonely that has been, doing it with nobody but me and God. So even though they weren't in the room with me when I went into the doctor's office, having them there and then having the support after meant everything to me.
It's Kia from Traverze Culture here at the Nairobi Hospital, our partners for medical tourism. We have a great episode for you all today. We kind of want to show you how the medical tourism services work with Traverze Culture. We have one of our clients here today from the US. You'll be seeing her a little bit of her journey, but we wanted to give you kind of an insight on medical tourism here in Nairobi, Kenya. For more videos like this, like, share, and subscribe. Comment in the section if you have any questions concerning. We got you. Here at Nairobi Hospital, as you all know, that we are partners with them, and we are here in the gynecologist office. We have a surprise. You'll get to see the doctor. But I am here with Miss Shanice. She flew in from the U.S. about, 2 days ago to get a second opinion here in Nairobi, Kenya. And I want her to tell us, why are you here? What are you excited about? Why did you choose Kenya to come do a second opinion from the U.S.?
So I chose Kenya mainly because just visiting here, getting to know the people, there is a culture of excellence here that is unparalleled as far as I've seen anywhere. And so I'm here for medical tourism because I've been dealing with some issues for a number of years and have found over the years that there has been kind of failure after failure on the part of the American system of medicine. It's not, I don't think it's the individual doctors, but, they're not taught in the same way. The philosophy is very different. The philosophy here in Kenya is very respectful of life, very curative, and not, well, let's just treat it or manage it. But I found that to be very different, and so I'm here seeking solutions for the issues that I've been dealing with.
All right, and what are your expectations?
So what I expect is really what I think is going to happen is that I think a lot of what I've been feeling and thinking may either be confirmed or what I've been told by the American medical system will be confirmed. It's kind of like, the final showdown, basically. And, one side's going to win out. I believe I know which one will, but we'll see how that plays out. And either way it goes, I want to make sure that this is dealt with here in Kenya rather than in the States, because the care is just completely different. When you come from a different foundation of respect for life and wanting to heal rather than simply make a quick buck off performing what may be needless surgeries, the outcomes are different, and I'm looking for that different outcome.
Wow, thank you. Doc, we brought other clients here specifically to you because you are the best in Nairobi. Our client who you did the surgery on has called repeatedly and say, can y'all tell Doc, thank you, did an excellent job. I think I saw a video of her riding horses.
Wow.
And this is, 4.5 weeks ago that she had the surgery. Doc, tell us what you do and give us a little background on your profession.
Hey, so my name is Dr. Alex. I'm I'm an obstetrician gynecologist based in Nairobi, Kenya, and I'm happy to help those who need my help. My practice specialty also will be in obstetrics and maternal fetal medicine, but I do also a lot of the gynecological work. My passion is actually to help and to help heal where I can, and of course there are those who we pray to help us to heal.
We have a lot of clients reaching out to us around fertility issues from the U.S. As we start to bring more clients to see you, what are your thoughts around that in terms of how you'll be able to handle that here in Kenya, working along with the U.S. doctors that they've been seeing in the States, but now coming to you for second opinions or surgeries or just solutions here with you?
Thank you for the question. There is indeed a lot of infertility issues, and some of the patients I'm actually seeing from the States are actually having fertility issues and also fibroids, you did mention as a point. And our exposure and the fact that we're exposed to more numbers leads us to have better experience and better exposure, especially to the Black American society, because we are genetically closer linked. And because of this experience, and our success rates are usually better, and the cost of the treatment itself is actually it's quite low as compared to the American system. And I think that's how I look at it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Doc.
All right.
Right, so you've been here now for 12 days?
I think so.
And you did the medical tourism
Yes.
package with us.
Yes.
I know we captured in the beginning, we were actually in the hospital for your appointment to do some of the testing and things like that. But I want to kind of go backwards a bit just to get your now overall experience starting from the beginning. I know we were talking about this for kind of some months, and we were able to kind of put it together for you. But how was the experience just starting with the beginning in terms of the coordination of putting together the package for you? Because we kind of tailor it around medical tourism, and we were able to implement some business
Right.
consultation and tourist attractions that you haven't seen. I mean, you've been here.
I've been here twice before
Mm-hmm.
this trip, and had not been to the giraffe center.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite an experience, being
Mm-hmm.
able to feed the giraffes. Just, you know, this place is like magical, like
It really is.
seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And even the animals, how they respond to people. Um, the giraffes are, I mean, they were just like, "Oh, you got something? Okay, let me come get that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get that out you."
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a calm, a peace. There's not. We usually think of animals. There's always fear surrounding. People don't want to go on safaris because, oh, I don't want to be attacked by a lion. It's like, the lion ain't worried about you.
Yeah.
Like,
Not
if
gonna happen.
and they pick up on energy. So
Right.
you when you approach other living beings with love, they respond
Mm-hmm.
in kind.
Right.
So that was a
That
really
was
nice
cool.
experience. Yeah.
Let's talk about like I said, the coordination, and then just arriving here and being able to be here in your temporary housing, and meeting the team, going through the itinerary. I think you did everything daily. We've been with you for the most part.
Pretty
That
much,
you've been
yeah.
here, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that experience.
Oh man, it's like I'm beginning to wonder, like, why people travel any other way. Right? I mean, I understand if you've been to a place multiple times and you are accustomed to it, all of that. I mean, this was my third time in Kenya. Um, so there were some things that I was familiar with,
Right.
but still having that experience of having someone, like having everything coordinated beforehand. Like there was no, but by the time I got here, there was no confusion. There was no, well, what are we doing here? What are we doing that? No, everything was laid out. We knew what we were doing day to day, and some things were kind of uncertain because we didn't know like doctors
Yeah.
availability, that those sorts of things. But the planning was so well done that we were able to just flow with how it flowed, and get everything accomplished that we needed to accomplish.
Yeah.
um I know a lot of people, I even saw on Facebook, people talking about traveling to Kenya, and I'm like, you don't want to do that. Just go on and look up Traverse, and call these people, get online, send a message, do smoke signal, something, but
Uh-huh.
get in touch with Kia and her team
Mhm.
and save yourself a lot of headache. But not only save yourself a lot of headache, you don't know when you're traveling somewhere. Anybody can get on the internet and look up places and all of that, but you don't know what's on the ground.
Right.
You don't know the areas.
Mhm.
You don't know, if the place that you've chosen is in a quiet area,
Mhm.
in a busy area. There's so many things that factor into your experience that you don't want to leave those kind of things to chance, and you're just going out on a
On a
limb.
limb. Right.
And so it makes all of that so much easier. Now, I was somewhat familiar with the different areas of Nairobi,
Right.
but even with that, I still I'm still not from here.
Right.
I still have not lived here. So I needed some expertise to know exactly what I wanted. And oh my gosh, like
The apartment.
the team understood the assignment.
The team
The
understood the
team
assignment.
understood the
Well,
assignment.
let's talk about the team. So I know a lot of people see my face, and
Hmm.
you follow me on YouTube. You're one of my
I'm a
avid
stalker, okay?
no YouTube
Yes,
supporters.
yes,
You see me moving around, things of that nature. When you
yes.
got on the ground, or even before you came on the ground, I'm like, I'm not gonna be with you every day.
Mm-hmm.
You're actually gonna be with my team.
Mm-hmm.
How was that for you? Because again, I'm the face of the brand, but I'm not doing
Right.
everyday logistics with the
You
team. So how
know,
was that?
I think that's what makes Traverse Culture so special, because the entire team is Kenyan.
The entire team was Kenyan.
They and the relationship that you have with your team, like, it shows the cohesiveness, the family culture, it shows. And being with them is just like being with you,
Okay.
you know.
Which
I
is
mean,
interesting.
it is and it isn't,
Is
because
it right?
different personalities.
Melodies,
Because
yeah.
I love them.
They are the bomb.
They are amazing.
Yeah,
They
they
are
are.
amazing. Um, and so I actually got a chance to see Terry a bit more, because she's not in a whole lot of videos, but when I getting here, meeting her, getting to know her, she's the quiet Tamora's not so quiet.
Yeah.
Right.
So Miss Terry is quiet,
Yeah.
but
And
yeah, we have Miss Moore, who's definitely
she's
our character,
she's
but she's
amazing
yeah,
though.
yeah,
She's amazing. So it's like the Traverse culture
yeah. Mm,
is part of the experience.
okay.
It really is, because when you get here, when I got here, it's like I was family from day one. And that's, and Maura almost made me cry.
She did.
I might have teared up a little bit,
Oh,
maybe, possibly.
okay.
Because she was like, okay, now you're here. I know we've gone to your doctor's appointment. We've done, different things. We've taken you around a little bit, and I just want you to know, like, now we're not just your team. We're not your team. We're your family. So, we're your sisters, and and I'm just like, you know, God is good.
Mm-hmm.
God is good.
I love them.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the medical tourism part.
Yes.
Now, you want to come in and get a second opinion.
Yes.
How was that experience from the time we shot the first video till we got some results back today?
Mm-hmm.
How was that experience?
It was, I'll just put it this way. I would rather deal with and put my health care in I say in the hands of, I never really relinquished, right? Because but I would rather put my health care in the hands of these amazing doctors in Kenya any day over any doctor in the US, because the philosophy is just different. The healthcare system in the US is neither healthy nor caring. You know, it's great for emergencies. If you got an emergency situation, you know, something you need your life saved, great. They're great for that. Traumas, things like that. But for health care and maintenance, it's not that. They don't believe in healing anything. They don't believe in curing anything anymore unless they're raising money to pretend to look for a cure, right? And here in Kenya, on the continent in general, but specifically, you know, in Kenya, because that's where we are, they believe in healing. They believe in
and
cure.
you felt that when you
Yes.
were talking to the doctors, going to the clinics, getting your tests, your labs. You even had to do an MRI.
Right.
You know, just going through that whole experience, because I know MRIs could be, oh my
Lord.
God, nerve-wracking.
And your girl cut up.
Okay.
We almost had to reschedule the MRI, and I was like, no.
Let's just do it.
We're going to do this without sedation. We're going to get this done today.
We're going to get it done today.
And we had to adjust some things and whatnot, because she put me on the thing, and I was like, yeah, no, I can't do this. Because it was like, okay, I know I'm not going to be able to move, but to have my head immobilized too, I almost had 3 panic attacks before she put me in the machine.
But were they at least caring
oh my
around
gosh, they were so.
Because in the States, they'd be like, just do it, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And, you know, but I kept apologizing. She's like, oh, no worries. We can wait a little longer. It's okay. You know.
So you felt the care.
You feel the care in the atmosphere. You feel the care when you deal with the people. Even in the way the hospital is constructed, it doesn't even really look like a hospital.
Really don't.
It doesn't look like a hospital. It doesn't feel like a hospital. You know, you don't. Dang. You feel life in the atmosphere rather than walking into a hospital and feeling fearful because you feel death in the atmosphere.
Wow. Yeah, that's powerful. That's different.
And I just realized in this moment that was what it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's talk about pricing. So you don't have local health insurance here. We had given you a comprehensive package.
Yes.
And we were able to itemize everything you were getting in the package, how much it was going to cost. But I don't know that you paid attention to just the medical part.
Oh, I did.
You did?
Oh, I did.
What was your thoughts behind the pricing?
You know, when I looked at it, because we had discussed some things previously, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't shocked, right? So I was like, okay, all right, that's what's up. And I'm like, wait, now what all does that include? Because and of course, since we had to do the MRI and the ultrasound, that was not something that was necessarily planned for, because that's not a common
and we talked about
thing.
that.
And we
extra
talked about
cost.
that exactly. And I knew it would be less than I would pay in the U.S.
But was it laughable?
But that was my exact reaction when Maura showed me how much it was. I laughed. She was like, "Why are you laughing?" I was like, "No, you don't understand. Like, do you know how much I paid for this MRI back in January, and I had insurance?"
Oh, how much was the MRI here?
$358.
How much is it usually in the States?
With my insurance paying 80%, it was $1,600 something. So you're looking at about an $8,000 MRI.
So,
versus $358.
how much did you spend in total for your medical tourism? You did a second opinion
Mm-hmm.
for some things that we had to do some testing and things like that. How much did that all cost? Do you remember? I
I
know the
want to say
first
it was
half was
about
like
2,800.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
so
just
that was the comprehensive package for your
Oh,
trip.
just the medical
Yeah,
part.
just the medical part.
I don't remember.
I believe the first part was 34,000, so that's about 250, maybe
Yeah.
250,
$250.
$300,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you paid an additional three. So we're looking at
So like,
seven,
yeah, less than
less than
$1,000
$1,000.
because the ultrasound was 90. And I'm
Okay,
like,
so that was the ultrasound and the MRI. So less than $1,000
yes,
for everything.
yes. And I paid 400 something dollars for an ultrasound at my doctor's office. I, with insurance.
With insurance, and you paid $90 here.
And I paid $90 here.
So
Like, and the care is actual care. It's not get you in, do this, it's not cold. It's not, and look, I don't hate my doctors in in the
yeah,
US,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it is, I had grown tired of being treated as though something was wrong with me, that I was the problem because
Mm-hmm.
I expected healing and not
Mm-hmm. And that's
management or
fair.
treatment. Like, I don't want to treat diseases to anything. I want them gone, right? If I encounter them. And so that's just not how they operate. They've gotten on this model of, well, let's manage it, let's treat it, let's keep you on these pharmaceutical drugs that your body is not accustomed to. These are artificial chemicals that have all these side effects. You start on one medication and
Mm-hmm.
you end up on 13.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the problem is not better, and you end up with more problems because of all the side effects of all the other stuff.
The other stuff.
And so I just got tired of not being, and especially as a Black woman
Yeah.
in the US, with, reproductive issues.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the way we are treated is absolutely deplorable. And the
Mm-hmm.
sad thing about
Mm-hmm.
it is that most of us don't even know that it's deplorable because
No, because we
that's
just
all
used
we've
to it.
known.
So,
And we're
mm-hmm.
not taught about our bodies
Mm-hmm.
and how to take care of our bodies,
Right.
um and just the stress of being a Black woman in America. You're already in a hostile society where you're dealing with the microaggressions and
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
That takes a toll.
Mm-hmm.
That is stress on the body, and it takes a toll.
Mm-hmm.
And here, they recognize that, they
Yep.
understand the mind body connection,
Yep.
and they treat in a way that flows with that. There's just a fundamental respect for life
Yep.
here that just doesn't exist in the same way in the
So,
West.
so you got results today
Got results today.
and diagnosis today.
Yeah,
How
kind of.
was that experience? I know it was
Yeah,
some
it
things
was.
you.
Look, it wasn't unexpected. So it's not that I'm shocked at. It was just. It's just hard because it's been hard dealing with what I've been dealing with. First of all, um, but there is a treatment option that, or actually two treatment options that I was offered, that I was not offered in the States.
Okay. Okay.
And so he gave me the information,
Okay.
and it's all this, no pressure. There's no pressure.
That's what I
It's
wanted to know.
there's not
Did you
the
feel like he cared?
Oh my gosh, there's not the attitude of, I'm the doctor and I know best, just do
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, hey, look, this is what's available based on, I understand. And he kept, made sure to keep telling me, he's like, I understand. I
Mm.
understand. This is hard. Don't worry about making up your mind today. You don't have to make up your mind before you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Take some time with it, sit with it, pray about it, do what you do. When you come back, or sometime before
Mm-hmm.
then, just let me know. We go from there.
Wow.
And one of the options that he gave me was an herbal, more holistic option.
Right.
And that was exactly what I was looking for.
Wow.
You know, I like the fact that they understand that plants are medicine. That's one of the things that, God put them here for us. And they work with the environment. They treat the environment well. It's like I said, it's just it's a respect for life that flows, not just human to human, but the animals, the environment, everything. It's just a different philosophy. It's a different way of looking at the world and looking at people. And that is everything.
I love that. So now that you went through the whole experience, what would you rate the experience from 1 to 10? 10
Oh,
being the highest.
Jesus, like 25.
No, really.
Like,
we have to have room to grow. So 1 to 10.
I mean, okay, for me.
1 to 10.
1 to 10. Oh,
you're a lawyer.
Fine.
If you were looking at some paperwork and evaluation,
okay.
Yes.
1 to 10.
1 to 10. You're going your lawyer mind. In your lawyer mind, this is what I would give you.
I'm really struggling to find something wrong, like for real.
So give a number. Give a number. It can't be 25.
Okay,
1 to 10.
Okay, then it'll be 10. It'll
That's
have
it.
to be 10 then. Yes.
We got a 10.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this other question.
Lord.
Do you think you got your money's worth? That has been one of the talk of the town about Traverse Culture. So do you think you got your money's worth?
I'm kind of like agreeing with Ben a little bit, because I'm like, I got all this. Like, there is nowhere else you are going to go. There's no service provider that you're going to look up or find that you will pay $2,800 for somebody to almost literally, and at times, yes, literally, hold your hand through the entire process. Make sure it's not, look, people need to understand what concierge services are.
Can you explain that really quick before we go?
Like, this is not a travel agency.
No.
They don't just book your stuff and, hey, if you have any questions, let us know. No. They book for you, they walk you through processes, they come with you to, they speak on your behalf, they advocate for you. We go to the market, they negotiate for you, because if you want to pay the Mzungu prices, go right on ahead and do it on your own. You're never left just on your own to fend for yourself, ever. Now there were a couple of times that I just chose to do some things on my own, and it worked out okay. But I didn't have to do that. And Maura gently reminded me that,
Come here, Maura.
You don't.
Come here, Maura.
If
come
you
here,
need
Terry.
something,
They're
call
here.
us.
Come here, team. Come here. Come now.
Let her finish.
You sit.
Okay.
Keep this part too. Sit. Keep this part.
Make sure you follow, comment, like, and share. We at Traverse, and this is what we love doing.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button.
Yes. So just to finish
button.
up, y'all see the team here. We got our other team member behind the mic, behind the video camera, and then we have another team member that's not here. But this is the team here, and we always get to hear our clients talk about them, but y'all don't get to see them all together at the same time. So
this came to mind when Maura mentioned, the medical appointment, especially today's. God dog it.
Don't cry.
Because it was, even though it was not a surprise, even though I didn't hear much that I haven't heard before, it was hard, because I have been dealing with this in one form or fashion or another for 21 years. It's been the last 7 that I've been dealing with the worst effects of the diagnosis of adenomyosis. And I've been doing it by myself because I love my family. And it's no shade on them at all. I am first and foremost a person of faith. If I am sick, if I'm dealing with something in my body, I don't need nobody scary around me because I don't need to fight your fear and this at the same time. And it's only been recently that I realized how lonely that has been, doing it with nobody but me and God. So even though they were in the room with me when I went into the doctor's office, having them there and then having the support after meant everything to me. Because the minute I walked out, I was trying not to cry, y'all. The minute I walked out of the doctor's office, Mara saw in my face that it was not what I wanted to hear. Thank you. And she came up and hugged me, and I was kind of scared because I was like, oh my God, Mara, don't make me cry in these people's office. But just the support, even on the way back home. And once we got here, and she told me she was going run an errand, and then she came back with flowers.
Oh, that's the flowers?
Yes. It's like, y'all, this is not just, and they smell so good. I'm going to make a perfume that's,
oh, they do smell
yes,
good.
they smell amazing.
That's so nice.
This is, y'all, this is not just cold commerce. This is doing business how business is supposed to be done. It's not just about getting your money out of you. These people they put their heart and soul into what they do. You know, they genuinely care about you. And we ate ice cream. They took me for ice cream after. Right?
Yes.
So it's like I talk about and you'll see it because I'll just show you the old stuff just to show you what I had been doing.
Yeah.
But I have this thing that I say in the brochure for my company that because I originally called my company the Quintessential Bath and Body Company. I said this company represents a paradigm shift in the corporate concept. We don't exist just to make money, right? We do want to make money, but it's not for the purpose of just, I want to be rich, so I want to make money. Yeah. But it's to make money so that we can make a difference in the world, to make money so that we can fund projects that meet the needs of people, that empower people, not handouts, but true empowerment, you know, making people stakeholders in their own destinies. And that's what I see with Traverse Culture. Like, this is not just, we doing this because we thought it was a good idea to get money out of people. Like, you are meeting a need that most people don't even know they have. You know? And so all of the, you know, clients and would-be clients trying to nickel and dime and trying to do all, like, look, y'all, I would not put my name out there or my support out there for people that I don't trust. I wouldn't put my name out there if I hadn't gone through it myself. That's why I did this. Okay. Because I see what you do. I've seen what you, since the first time I talked to you. And I want to support in the best way that I can.
Yes.
And the best gift that I know that I have is this big ass mouth, right? So it's like when you meet people who have the same kind of mindset that you have about humanity, about divinity, about the grand scheme of things and how things should be done, how people should be treated, man, you link up and you promote. Because how else are we going to turn things around in this world that need to be turned around unless we link up and do it together?
Thank you.
There are going to be people who look at Traverse Culture and services and think money, think price,
Yep.
and look at it like a cow at a new gate, because it's not something that they're familiar with. This is a pioneering industry for regular folk. Like, y'all don't understand. Extremely wealthy folk been doing this stuff.
This is true.
They've been traveling like this. This is how they do it.
This is
true. Traverse Culture is putting into regular folks' hands the kind of access, the kind of relationship, the kind of ease that super wealthy folks have been enjoying all along. Like, why travel any other way? Like, for real.
And with that being said, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. You want to see more videos like this? Y'all already know where to go. Traverse Culture, we got you.
Peace.
Peace.